How's it going? It's Musume here, and welcome back to another video. Today, Boxing Day, we're gonna go and do a little bit of unboxing, let's just say. A little bit of present opening. And what I mean by that is we're gonna do a bit of gacha here and there. Yeah, I know, I see like 65k plus, what's it, carrots, right? So, I mean, it's there, but I'm not gonna slash all of it, am I? Or will I? That depends on what I do with today's comments for this over here. So if you remember, we also have this event here, right? This goes all the way until the 8th of January. So quite a bit of time before we need to worry about the switch of this one. Now if we look at opening cap here, this one's for Cinderella Grey anime adaptation one. So as you can see, Dirt A, Dirt B, Turf A, and then we got a mild long distance A, medium B. Leader or stalker and betrayer for A here. So we'll see like which one will be better based on what the given skills here are. Growth rate 8% speed, 8% power, 14% guts. So probably a balanced build here wouldn't hurt. Now I have this one, Hainoko Seki, I guess. Cinderella Grey. Once you're on the middle of the pack of the race, close to it, during the middle part of the race. So say for example, if it's a Japan Cup, it would be around the back stretch, right? Then you'll be on the middle of the pack, then your speed will increase. If it's a mild race, then you'll greatly increase your speed. So what would this mean is that, say if we're doing Yasuda Kinen, this would be around where you do the wide turn in Tokyo Race Course. So yeah, that's why we're talking middle part there. Greatly increase on the mild speed for the speed. If it's Arima Kinen's course specifically and the fan count has surpassed 146,730 fans or above, you also you greatly, like absolutely greatly increase your speed. So that's why your specialty here is surprisingly mild distance and even more so Arima Kinen. There's really a gap for medium distance here, so 2000 to 2400 we don't really have this buff. But for mild distance and Arima Kinen specifically, you get this major buff here. At this point you'll be able to get this fan count pretty easily anyway when you run the classics. Especially your senior year Arima Kinen, this will be pretty easy to get, so yeah, conditions are actually pretty easy to activate. And I got this one here, Kaibutsu Monster, front runner long distance, as you can see here. If you're from the front or within 4 lengths of the one Musume in the front, then on the final leg of the race, your acceleration would increase. So this is for like at the very start of the final leg. So you got 3 segments of the race, right? You got the front leg, middle leg, final leg. At the very beginning, when you step into the final leg, and if you're in the front or within 4 lengths of the leader, then you'll have the acceleration. So you want to make sure that she's close to the front. And that's why even though there's this perception that you have Senko and Sashi, realistically you want Senko, leader or stalker in the actual racing terms. So yeah, we got several evolutions here. We got the scenario evolution or her own regular evolutions here. So I've got some specialties here. So first one here is specifically for Arima Kinen. If it's Arima Kinen, your acceleration would increase, and if you are, what is it? So basically same conditions as Kaibutsu there, but you will have an additional acceleration too for this one. So we got an amplification essentially. So what this happens here is that you'll get the greatly high increase in acceleration, which is the buff of this one. But this is kind of like limited to Arima Kinen also. And then we've got Hai no Kaibutsu, the Ashen monster. So at the beginning of the final leg of the race, if you're in front, if you're near the front, your acceleration would greatly increase. At the start of the final leg, if you're in the front or within 4 lengths of the leader, then you'll absolutely greatly increase your acceleration. So this is for leader mile. So you can see the illusion, this is like the illusion of like strategy choices. You have these two, but really you want Senko, this one. But yeah. Doryoku no Kesho, the fruits of effort, I guess. If you're in the middle leg and near the front, around the front, your speed will increase, long distance specific, but evolution here, we got this one. So again, mile or long distance. So same thing too, but then after that, you got a secondary effect. On the final showdown there, around 200 meters or so, your speed will increase slightly. So this one's a bit of like a callback to her OG Oguri's like what is it? OG Oguri's what is it? Unique skill. So this kind of has a little bit extra there. So it's like a middle leg and final 200 meters where you're competing against someone else. So yeah, there will be 2 spots for activation for this one. You can see all of these deliberately ignore medium distance, so you want to try to not do that. I noticed that by default, she's going to be focused more so towards long distances. So, yeah. You'd want a little bit of stamina to go along with her, with Oguri. So, yeah, very powerful. Definitely worth considering if you need Arima Specialist or Mile Distance. Because she could do both, but you need to specify like which one if you want to go actually train them. So, you have 2 Oguris of Cinderella Grey. One for Arima Kinen, the other Oguri cap would be for Mile Distance. So this is like split into 2 fields of specialization, and you need to pick. So yeah, make sure you make that conscious choice when you're trying to train her on the G1s. So if you want to get her on the Mile Distance, you want to run all the Mile G1s, NHK Mile Cup, Asahi Futurity Stakes. Those are Asahi Futurity Stakes is on junior year. NHK Mile Cup is only on Classic early May, which is before the Derby. And yeah, after that you have 2 major mile races, Yasuda Kinen, early June, and Mile Championship, which is late November, overlapping with Japan Cup. So these 4 mile races you want to make sure is locked into Oguri when you're doing mile distance. So yeah, there's that. Support card wise, kawaii, Doberu kawaii. But let's go ahead and check E91 first. Max level, you got max level break, we have this one here. Friendship 35, motivation 60, training 15, initial stamina 25, initial bond 30, pretty good average there. Race 10, fan 15, race hint level 3, hint rate 80, specialty 80. Now this one's like the standard at this point. You want specialty 80 nowadays. And then for the skills here, right turn, long distance. A lot of long turns, I get long distance and Sashi, betweeners. So, yeah, a lot of betweeners here. So, let's see. I wouldn't say Autofail or Buena Vista because those are chasers, right? Oikomi, maybe this one you can use for those ones I just mentioned. But if you're talking about Sashi, it could be something like OG Nice Nature, I guess. If you want to go all the way back there. Right. Chevron Grind is on the front, near the front, so we can't use that. Right. What kind of other ones? I guess Major Arden, but Arden is also Senko, I think. Not really. But yeah, since we're at Inari 1 there, yeah, sure. I've got golden skills here, Mugamuchu and Yoishudo. So Mugamuchu is like, if you're during the last spurt, the final stretch, basically, if you're in the middle of pack or after, you'll use a bit of your stamina in race, and you'll have your acceleration increase. Right, this is only for long distances. Be careful. And we got Yoishido. If you're on the middle leg of the race, at the start of the middle leg, if you're in the middle of the pack or after, your speed will increase. Now this one I probably wouldn't worry too much if you're unless you're like someone like Chronogenesis, where you're actually a Senko, but you want to be at the back at first. So, yeah, maybe something like Satano Crown, maybe her summer set maybe will make sense with this one. But in this case here, long distances, I don't think Crown would make sense with this kind of set. So, a bit mixed. We got the card unique here, which is Bond 80. You'll get guts and skill point bonuses. So, pretty standard there. Broken? Not really. But Doorbear is very cute, so I'll probably just pull 10 pull here. Metro Doorbear. This is an SR obviously, so there will be it would look weaker. Friendship 30. Chain effect 5. Initial bond 30. So yeah, pretty decent there. Race 5, fan 15, hint level 2, hint rate 40. Specialty 60, a little bit weak, but it's still doable. Skill bonus 1. So, pretty good, I guess, if you're early game and you want to do like trait rotations and stuff. For you, Musume, you kind of want that for like winter G1s. Especially the 2-year-old G1s, the classic year, no, the junior year G1s, those are usually on winter. So you get this one, you have the buffs for that one as well. Ninkyohen, Sashi. Quite a lot of Mile and Sashi here. So you can see trainers. It could go well with the other Oguri caps, I suppose. Right. But yeah, a lot of mild skills here. So, we got this one here, Otsune no Kokoro also. Yeah, Mile and the trainer. So not as powerful, but it is useful for like just to capture stats essentially. So yeah, I'll do 10 pulls here, and then I'll each side, and then I'll also do the other side also. All the tickets I have left. Yeah, I figured as much, Tazuna-san. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, Tazuna-san. Your favorite star. Not impossible to get the 3-star, but it's not high rate either. Yeah, see, behold. Great! Another dream, what is it? Another specialist for Arima. We didn't get the Arima specialist that we want on this banner, but we got an Arima specialist anyway. Look at that dream journey. Indeed. Dang. Okay, fine. It is a specialist too. Nice nature. How many times did she pop up? Is it 3 times? Because that would be like destiny at this point. Yeah, fate kind of thing. Skissel. Skissel didn't really perform well. Wow. Wow. They weren't, they were really aiming for that, weren't they? Yeah. Nice nature, 3rd place 3 times in Arima Kinen in a row. Look at that. Major Ryan, 2nd after Oguri Cat. And we got Dream Journey. Around the 2010s, she wins her, let's say, Arima Kinen as well. Oh, would you look at that? We also got like specialty here. Look at that. Nakayama or Hanshin race course, medium or long distance, you will greatly increase. You will have your target speed greatly increased on that final straight for a short period of time. So yeah, another Arima specialist right here. But the good thing about Dream Journey is that she could also handle Takarazuka Kinen. So yeah. And also, in a sense, sometimes if your Kikasho is held on Hanshin, or was it Kikasho or Tenosho Spring, if those are held in Hanshin for some reason, because some listeners do have that, then yeah, she'll also benefit from that. But in general, you want to focus on like Satsuki-sho, Arima Kinen, Takarazuka Kinen, and Osaka High technically would also count too. Right, so that's at least 4 G1s there you could work with for Dream Journey. So yeah, definitely one good to consider. Hooray. Hey, I mean, it got something, I guess. I got the 3-star, not Oguri, but it's close enough. Right, and then we'll do a 10 pull here also. Now, I'd like a door bear, that would be nice. Alright, door bear de. Okay, let's go city. Gentle, Door bear? Door bear? Yes! I just want to collect door bear, okay? Have some slack here, you know. Can't help it when you have a tsundere like her, you know? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's nice to have that. Right? Now we'd also have this one here. I'm probably just gonna quickly choose something. I'll get that because I haven't done that much intelligence cards, but I would like another one like that one. Fine, there. I'll just get one more limit break for whatever I have, I guess. Cool. I don't like really care about that one though. Those banners. Those like pickup ones. I don't really worry about that. What I do want are these ones. Look at these. Maybe there's tickets here. Subarashi janai? Yeah, let's go ahead and get all these tickets out of here. We're unboxing, goddammit, okay. Right, Nate-san. Nice. Ah, beautiful. Ah, yes. And Uma to my heart, I guess, really knows that I like Zanyo for some reason. Okay. How do you know? I don't know. Maybe because I sing it every other episode or something like that. And when I say sunset, I make the Zanyo reference. Okay. Okay, it's burned into my mind at this point. Yeah. Chaos Miracle. Short distance skills. You can use her for the him support. Okay. Much. Taoiza, what are you doing? Chill. Like this one. Cool. So yeah, how to say, low rates of me actually getting the, what is it, URs for, or SSRs I mean, for the cards there. Usually run rates aren't that good anyway, so yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. As you're wondering, why am I saving all this carrots here, right? What am I going for? What is your end game? Right. My end game is that I wanna prepare for Almond Eye being playable and the eventual Equinox. Okay. The eventual Equinox, Forever Young, that era of characters, I need them, okay? It's one of those times where I was legit chasing the Uma when they were still real life forces. So yeah, I need them. God damn it. Okay, this is guaranteed. What is it? Okay. Okay, Tsuyoshi. Okay, cool. Tsurumaru Tsuyoshi. Okay. Ara. Looks very elegant. Very yabai. Ara. Ine. Appearance, it looks great. Okay, but the card itself is a power card, so it's not like it's gonna be in high demand. So I guess what we would check is like the skill hints here. Look at this. So, as you can see, it's a pretty old card because just look at this. Right, we only have like 6 skills there. And we got this one. Only a straight speed increase on medium distance. So it's like it's a pretty old card. So I'm not really too, you know, optimistic for it. Because ever since like hello there, Maya. Let's talk about old cards. This is one of the oldest ones. Holy, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, for the support cards, honestly, you should go for like the stuff that are more recent because they give you access to 2 gold skills rather than 1. So you have much more flexibility. And you'd also have the skill points for it anyway, so it's worth getting. Haru? Dang, okay, Hoko Taramae it is then. Cool. The OG even. Nice. Hoko Taramae. Nice. Okay, good. My dirt lineup is terrible. It is improving with Espa City, right? I got some members. I got OG Falco. I got Wonder Cute, the OG one obviously. Kopano Riki, I got 2 of her, I think. And then now I got what's it? Hoko Tarumai. Of course I got Esposity as well, right? So again, usually a lot of these things are recency bias. You want to get as close to like the latest generations as possible, so that way you can get the more powerful effects to them. So yeah, it's worth getting. But yeah, that'll be it for this part with Musume. I will be pulling on Wrestleriana next, actually. Is this long enough? Or do I want to stretch it out for another one? Maybe we'll make it 2 separate videos, I guess. Yeah, we'll make it 2 separate videos. So I'll space it out by like 1 or 2 hours. It's like, wow, Boxing Day, 2 videos, amazing, amazing. So I could do that. That is fine. Yeah, let's do that actually. So yeah, the second video that'll be out in an hour or 2, or even like within a few hours, just within the same day. We'll be unboxing all the stuff from Wrestleriana because dear Lord, there's a lot of things to go through there. So yeah, but that's it. If you guys enjoyed today's pulls, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Vault channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Expert Clear out. Oh yeah, just so you know, it's actually a Yutaka call that they did for Oguri. I mean, technically it's also a bit of both, because at that time it really just shows like just how much a favorite that Oguri was back in the day. Yeah. Look at her. Really going all the way there to like that middle stage of like the struggle to what we get here. Yeah, it's really nice. I guess way of illustrating her getting through that for one last glory. That's why it's always great, right? Whenever an Uma gets their last win in a G1. It's like, oh, at the end of their journey, they get to shine a happy ending, right? Very beautiful. Yeah. Bye bye.